Hey viewers, welcome to Chunner Checks It Out. My name's Chunner, and in this episode, we'll be watching Takopi's Original Sin, Episode 2. In the last episode, we met Shizuka, who we found out was in grade school, and she recently met an alien friend named Takopi. We found that Shizuka was having problems in school. Takopi used their camera to go back in time and go to school with Shizuka. There we met Marina, who we found out was bullying Shizuka. We found out that parents have a big influence on their kids' decisions. So, will Takopi be able to solve Shizuka's problem? Let's find out in episode 2. Yo, yo, yo. Let's check it out. This program contains depictions of suicidal behavior that may be upsetting to some viewers. If you or someone you know needs help, visit crisishelpresources.com. Marina was having some trouble at home. Dog bites Takopi. Chappy. Chappy and... Wonder why the dad left. They didn't get along. There you go. What day is this? Not feeling good? Okay. No matter what happens, the mom is just being such a bad influence to Marina. So Marina is just taking it out on Shizuka. So now we have the adults coming in right when the dog is attacking Marina because Marina is belittling Shizuka. I mean, it's such a messed up situation. So you're going back 7 days again?
Takopi?
They're going back to when they took the picture. And in 7 days after they take the picture is when the event happens. And so Takopi's trying to avoid this event. And so we see Takopi's trying all these different routes, getting along with Marina. They seem to be not working. So is Takopi going back to that same picture time every single time and redoing this every single time? Trying different solutions, and it's just kind of fate that Marina is always finding Shizuka. Because Marina already knew where Shizuka was. I mean, there's a lot going on here, but in this instance, the real reason that Shizuka makes the actions that she does in the next day is because she misses Chappy, and Chappy maybe is a dog that her dad gave her as maybe a birthday present or something when their family was still good. And so that's a time that Shizuka can remember her dad, some mementos in the form of Chappy. Which this is very interesting because Takopi gives her the string in the first place on the 7th day. So Takopi could just not give her the string, although it doesn't have to be that specific string in reality for Shizuka to make her next actions. But Takopi is thinking that this is always going to happen. I'm not really sure, you know, it's the time travel. And who is this now? That's not the mom, is it? See, there you go. So that is the mom. So still her dad says her mom is furious because she knows because she's sleeping with him.
ほんと余計な面倒起こさないでよ。
でも僕は絶対諦めないっぴ。だって静香ちゃんはまだ生きてくれてるから。
まさかの来るっていう。
Okay.
マリナちゃんに聞いた。大きくかもってたんです
So now they're blaming her. What? This is total peer pressure. Is this Marina wrote that, or did somebody else write that? And it's just rumors at grade school. Stuff's just taken way too far.
はあ、クソ犬管理不行き届き障害女じゃん。
Okay.
じゃあここまで。
Why don't you do something, teacher? How does the teacher not know? The teacher doesn't know anything, or maybe she blames Shizuka too.
ないでね。
次音楽室だからそろそろ移動。
At least he cares a little bit about her. He's the part of the student council in fourth grade. You know, at least he's trying to stand up for it. He sees something in the school that he feels is not right, and so he's trying to do something about it. Obviously, he doesn't know what to do, but at least he's trying to do something. He sees something that's not correct, and he's trying to fix the problem. And that's great for with student intervention, although sometimes, you know, that doesn't always work, but he's trying to do something, and it seems like all the other kids don't really care, or maybe I don't know, there's a lot of rumors. It's a small town, it seems like, right? So the rumors get spread real quick.
なんか用事？
Now she's got more bad thoughts in her head. What does the mom do for work? And what does the dad do for work? And then Takopi is an alien, so Takopi doesn't understand at all about human behavior. When Takopi took over, Shizuka's body was just attacking Takopi, and Takopi doesn't remember that. Very okay.
今度こそ二人が仲直りできるかも。
Takopi, you have no idea. Then you have this happy music, and she's gonna do something crazy. Obviously, Marina sees all this fighting at home with the parents about to probably go through a divorce. Why doesn't the mom do anything about it? You understand what does she understand? What does the mom care about? Does the mom care about the daughter? Or does the mom really not care about the daughter, and she's so caught up in her own world of not getting along with dad? What does the mom expect her to do? I don't care about anybody else. So the mom's like, oh, I don't really care about Marina. Sorry. I just care about my husband who's been cheating on me. And I can't talk to him and make up with that because who knows what else is going on in that situation. So I'm just going to take it out on you. I'm going to start beating my own kid. Yeah, I mean, this is nothing new.
お前にはパパもいない。優しいママもいない。友達もいない。誰も心配してくれない。
Just like what your family's turning into. The same exact thing that's been happening in the first episode.
うちのパパの財布だよ。マリナのパパが頑張って稼いだお金から。
It's just a bunch of misdirected rage, which I get where the rage is coming from, and there's nothing that they can do about it because the adults can't work out their own problems and see that they're harming others that they care about. Or maybe they don't care about their kids. I don't know.
パパはママにまた指輪を買ってあげるはずなのに、見ず知らずの商売女なんかじゃなくて、マリナの家族に。
Daddy was supposed to buy mommy another ring. Not for some random hooker, but for my family. So the dad is is getting a divorce, is trying to get a divorce and then remarry the mom, or is the dad just sleeping with Shizuka's mom? This is obviously going to end in the same way, except that maybe she doesn't. Marina goes too far. What are you doing? You're taking a picture? Did you take out Marina? Did Takopi kill Marina? With the camera?
Marina-chan, 動かなくなっちゃったっぴ。痛すぎだってさ。
Okay. Oh, you can't rewind if somebody's... Oh, maybe Takopi must have caught Marina within her last breath, so Takopi was able to rewind with the picture. But now that Takopi attacked Marina and Marina is dead and her heart is stopped, Takopi can't rewind now. And now all of this is going to be blamed on Shizuka. Oh, yikes. This is some crazy stuff happening. Takopi just killed Marina, and you're supposed to bring happiness. What are the repercussions of Takopi?
Takopi, すっごい。
Oh, so that made so that made Shizuka happy. Takopi, you're amazing, because Marina was literally the one picking on Shizuka, and so now she's not gonna get picked on anymore. Marina was the entire reason that Shizuka was down. Obviously, I'm not sure what the repercussions of that is going to be. Everything's going to be blamed on Shizuka, and Shizuka's going to go to jail for child assault. MDK. She's always wanted Marina-chan gone. Okay. Yeah, this is a little messed up. I mean, the whole situation is messed up.
ありがとう、タコピー。殺してくれて。やり直しのない僕の本当の物語が始まったのは。
This is where my true story begins. Takopi's original sin. Your parents are obviously the influence of your kids, and then so Marina is around her family in kind of a, not necessarily fully wealthy, but enough to get by. She has a good life in terms of finances, but yet she sees her mom and dad not getting along. Looks like maybe they're going through a divorce, but they still eat at the same table. I don't know if that's for Marina-chan's sake, but she sees them fighting all the time. And the mom blames the dad because the dad is sleeping with Shizuka's mom. And is that because they want to get remarried? Does he actually love her, or is it just somebody else that he wants to no longer, he doesn't want to be with the mom anymore, and he just wants to get out of that relationship, and this is kind of a rebound type of thing? Or does he actually love Shizuka's mom? I'm not really sure. They'll probably go into that a little bit later, but Marina is seeing her own family get broken before her eyes, and she's blaming it all on Shizuka, and the mom is taking it out on Marina by hitting her here. The mom needs to solve her own problems and not take it out on her kids, is what needs to happen. But it looks like she's taking it out on Marina, and in turn, Marina is then taking it out on Shizuka, beating her down, making fun of her, writing on her desk, getting her to act evil, getting the adults to think that Shizuka's the one to blame when it's actually Marina who's instigating these events. And then Takopi doesn't know what to do, so Takopi hits Marina with the camera, and Shizuka realizes that Takopi's killed Marina and becomes really happy. Takopi thinks that they've done something wrong, which they obviously have. They've killed Marina. So Takopi's trying to go back, and it looks like you can't use that product to go back once somebody has died. If you just put the story into context without Takopi, the whole story is just crazy. But then you throw this time travel thing into it, which just adds this other layer because now Takopi realizes that Takopi can't go back to the picture because Marina has died. It's kind of a strange event because it looks like Takopi's gone back multiple times. So if you can just kind of say, this is one of the problems with time travel, but you can just kind of say that the main events of what Takopi is doing of going back, of those players don't pass away. You know, somebody else could have died that's not related to the story, but Takopi can still go back. Anyway, Takopi can't go back. Shizuka is really happy because she realizes that Marina is the whole problem of her childhood, and Marina is no longer around, and Shizuka is very happy about that. She realizes that she's not going to get picked on anymore. She's not going to get her lunch money stolen. She's not going to get her desk written on. She's not going to get her bag stolen. She's not going to get belittled by Marina. Yeah, what a crazy episode. I do enjoy this show. A very interesting take on how different family relations can potentially affect other family relations without you knowing what's actually happening behind the scenes, where in this case, Marina is actually outside of school, has some sort of kind of indirect relation to Shizuka, and so Marina knows that, and so she is making Shizuka part of their relationship, and she's choosing to take all of her frustrations and anger out on Shizuka, probably coming down from her mom as well, and her parents' influences and everything that she's seen at home. Of course, Shizuka has her own problems at home because of the way that her mom is treating her, and I'm not sure what their relationship is there. It looks like Shizuka got along with her dad really well, especially since Chappie the dog was a gift to Shizuka, and she cherishes that very well. So yeah, we'll see what happens in the next episode. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you would do in Shizuka's shoes, or what you would do in Marina's shoes. What do you think of this story? What do you think of the time travel idea? Tell me in the comments below, and thanks for watching. See you later. Bye.